we are back. House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 2. I'm excited to see what we're going to get into, because Episode 1 was chaotic, in a word. We literally got introduced to characters who we met, and then subsequently died in the same episode. And they were of the utmost importance, because their death threw off the whole succession plan. Daemon is now in a interesting feud with Viserys, because, well, the heir for a day is probably not the thing you say to your brother who just recently lost his wife and his son in the same day. But hey, I guess that's just how the House of the Targaryen rolls, and how this channel rolls is, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. As always, you know the usuals. YouTube support as well. Shout out to those on Patreon. You guys just got Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring Extended Edition Part 2 officially up on the Patreon, so be sure to go check that out. Link is in the bio. God, I feel like someone on OnlyFans for doing that. But nothing about that. What you guys need to worry about is, let's do further, and let's engage. I would wager that the Stepstones is a bit out of hand. Just a bit.
The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business.
If you've something to discuss, Lord
I want to know what is to be done about my ships and my men.
The Crown will compensate you for your ship and crew and make an offering to the men's family.
I don't want compensation.
I thought we had 10 dragons. Are they just not capable of handling this? Because, like, 3 dragons. Send them. Free cities. The Ashen cities. Next.
What reason does the crab feeder have to fear us? The king's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and fortify it with an army of his gold cloaks. Daemon has squatted there for over half a year.
So Daemon's been gone for 6 months? We're just time skipping, huh? I thought this was just like overnight. 6 months? Daemon has been pissing away his brother's love for 6 months? Fantastic.
I have acted, Corlys. I've sent envoys to Pentos and Volantis to see if we might find common cause. Ships and men are at the ready. The Stepstones will be settled. In time.
You have dragon riders, father.
I know she's like the youngest person in the room here, but that's the most obvious yes answer ever. Make her king already. Viserys is useless.
I only meant that we should at least...
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
A woman has a genius idea, and the idiots pretending to be powerful send her away. No wonder House of the Dragon fell. God dang. They basically just jumped.
I choose Sir Criston Cole.
Let's not be too hasty, Princess. There's no doubt Sir Criston is a fine warrior, but houses such as Crickle and Mallister are important allies of the Crown. Seaguard, for instance, is the realm's prime defense against reavers from the Iron Islands.
Those men are tawny knights. My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
Of course, Princess.
Well, let us plan Sir Criston's investiture then.
Princess, hand. Princess, hand. Remember that, Otto.
The volcanic face, closest to the source of their magic and power. And this was the Enoglion. But the blood mages worked their craft.
I know I'm cutting into dialogue here, but whoever is doing this work, like on all the back pieces, immaculate. 10 out of 10 all the way through. I need to get me like 6 of those and just put them all back here.
You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you? I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
Otto, you sly, sly devil. You've used the last 6 months to have your daughter become a prop piece to marry the man that you know is very, very gullible in a very, very weak and lonely position. You piece of human garbage. Using grief as a weapon. But that's why you're head of the king. You didn't get there by being nice.
You paint such an aspirant portrait of my reign, Orcolis.
It is an honest one, cousin. At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
I mean, who would perceive this as a moment of strength? You literally have a 15-year-old girl as heir. Your own brother basically told you to kick rocks, took your land, built his own army, is now having a grand old time on Dragonstone, all while still being married and cheating on her. And on top of that, now the free cities are like, hey, Westeros, it's just Essos, but on the west side. It's fine. This is going to be us. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Your shipping lanes, how you get food in, all your goods, all your valuables. You don't need that. This more for me. Don't worry about it. All the while, they have 10 dragons who all happen to be apparently taking a nap right now. If family dinners are always this awkward, no wonder they've got a lot of family issues. Like, a lot.
He proposed a marriage.
To whom? Your Grace?
The Lady Lena. To combine the strength of our houses and demonstrate my reign's strongest days are ahead, not behind.
Lord Corlys has overreached, Your Grace.
I know. It is disgusting and vile what they're trying to put on this man. I don't envy him one bit. There is nothing about the situation that is good. Otto's going to try and steer him toward his daughter, and Corlys is going to try and steer him toward his, and it's like they're both just incredibly underage. It's just wrong across the board.
My father is a king. It is his duty to take a new wife and strengthen his line.
I did not ask for less than politics. I asked whether this bothers you.
Lena is your daughter, princess. Does it bother you?
Of course it does. But I understand the order of things. I'm not sure you do.
If you mean to elicit some anger from me, you should know that you're failing, princess.
Quite the opposite. Whether it's to my daughter or to someone else's, your father will remarry, sooner than late. His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
This is probably the nicest advice she can give. Letting someone know that someone is going to come after you whether you want it or not is probably just the best realism you're going to get. Being a woman in this day and age, regardless if you're riding dragons or not, the men of the realm are just idiots. The High Council especially is full of them. Don't know how they got in their position, but they're full of morons. So the fact that even for a moment Rhaenyra is assuming that she's going to become queen, I think a show of force would probably have to go a long way to make that happen, and I don't think in this day and age they're quite ready yet.
Here is the hard truth, which no one else has the heart to tell you. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Tell me she's wrong. Tell me she's wrong anywhere. I'll wait. Because she ain't. She is just spitting facts. And it's awful. It's like the throne never was like, oh, we have an outie. It's absolutely okay. Oh, we got a ninny. Can't have it. It's just a chair, man. The chair does not specify by gender who can sit on it. It's a chair. And an uncomfortable chair at that.
I brought you something.
I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
This is a very kind gesture, Alicent.
Kind gesture? Or do you mean very direct symbolism? Viserys is a broken dragon. Sure, it was self-inflicted, but he is a broken dragon. By Alicent fixing that broken dragon, the actual statue itself, she's saying, hey, I can probably fix you too. Which is still gross, but she's at least not 12. So we're going in a better direction, albeit a still morally wrong one.
The prince left a missive, which I believe might explain.
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, the Prince of Dragonstone and rightful heir to the Iron Throne, to announce that he is to take a second wife in the tradition of old Valyria. She is to assume the title Lady Missaria of Dragonstone. Her grace is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle, in the custom of House Targaryen. The prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace. It is in 2 days' time.
God's been good.
Who is Lady Missaria?
We believe
Daemon's whore.
So Daemon literally took the phrase, you can't turn a whore into a housewife, as a challenge. But there would be no greater insult to his brother, so this is what that's all about. I don't think he truly means half of this. I think this is more for just show and theatrics on his part, but I don't think Viserys is going to be too thrilled about all of this. Let alone Rhaenyra, who may just fly there herself to go kick her uncle's butt.
Dromon Daemon Leitas.
Dromon hidrotso iles dariloros. Dariloro belo matsumbile iderepte enkono.
Assemble a detachment, Otto. I will go to Dragonstone and drag Daemon back to face justice myself.
My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. It's too dangerous. Daemon is without limit. Let me go to Dragonstone.
What are you even gonna do, Otto? You're just gonna go walk up to Caraxes and be like, hey, excuse me, Mr. Big Bad Dragon, can you just kind of get out of my way so I can go talk smack to this guy who is a better fighter and is completely provocable at any moment in time to slice your head clean off your body? What are you gonna do? This is the dumbest plan ever. Just let the king and his daughter go. You cannot handle this. You're not that guy, pal. Dragons, outside of everyone else's purview. Let the dragons handle dragon issues.
Welcome to Dragonstone, Otto.
Your occupation of this island is at an end. You're to relinquish the dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore, and leave Dragonstone by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
At this point, we're basically just having a measuring contest. We're just seeing who's really got it. And Otto wanted to handle this personally because he wanted to feel like the big man in charge. The funny thing is, I don't think 20 men in 2 Kingsguard are going to be able to handle Daemon in a dragon. You miscalculated this incredibly.
Are you mad? You've never survived this.
Well, happily, neither would you.
To choose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Friendly reminder, Otto, dragon riders have dragons. Unless you got one of those just waiting in the back. I think this measuring contest has made you woefully small.
What are you doing here, Princess?
Preventing bloodshed.
Sir Kristen, please escort the princess to safety.
Take care not to startle Syrax, my lords. She's rather protective of me.
That's one way of evening the odds. It is kind of embarrassing for Otto that a 15-year-old girl had to come save his skin, but again, Dragon Rider, she's more man than any of you will ever be.
Tubi maneri, Nike de Niklas.
Apraziri ziri ema.
Dreptan li dawo.
Sekedja suit nuchon vronkron, dromon laudigon ao belvitas.
Pipo zadrzon mi mazun pilo vule, konir nuhruho, sutjailan.
Seculat.
Razilari Tubi.
I don't think she understands Valerian, but I do think she understands that, hey, I am literally just a plaything to Daemon. I'm just a means to an end, and currently, she's not thrilled about it.
If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it. And be done with all this bother.
And in a weird way, he basically just bent the knee. We just played a game of poker, and he was bluffing. His lady is not going to be pregnant, and she's going to be pissed off at him now. As well as the fact that Rhaenyra just got a huge win for herself, because she just did what Otto couldn't, because Otto was going straight for bloodshed, and it would have been his. Not saying that's a big loss for the realm, I'm just acknowledging it would have happened.
You announced that we were to be wed?
On the morrow.
And that I was with child. Your child.
Well, perhaps when we are wed, we can make that true.
I ensured long ago that I would never be threatened by childbirth.
Good. Children can be such irritating creatures.
You swore to protect me, Daemon.
I don't think she really understands her power in this position is nothing. He could literally just be like, be gone with you. What are you going to do? Seriously, what are you going to do? You have no dragon, you have no family name to hide behind, and you are not better at killing than he is. He kicks you out, that's that. Maybe be a little bit more tactical and a little less insulting in this, and you may yet live.
Most of my years have been spent living in terror.
You're safe with me, I swear it.
You are Targaryen. You can afford to play your stupid games with the king, but I cannot. I didn't come into your service wanting gold, the power, the station. I came to you to be liberated.
Liberated. From what?
Fear.
You came to him to be liberated from fear, even though he's the most feared man in all the realms. I'm not really sure how you calculated this, but I know your math is wrong.
Lena Valarian.
Lord Corlys is your master of ships, and she is the eldest daughter of the wealthiest house in the realm. She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood. What's to mislike?
She is 12.
We have at least one honest member of the council. He's just like, she is of the perfect bloodline. She is of the perfect lineage. Everything is great. And then, of course, Viserys is like, she is 12, which is the biggest drawback. If Lena was literally 4 or 6 years older in this time frame, Viserys may have been like, you know what? We'll make this work. But because she's 12, I can't imagine he's going to be like, you know what? Let's make this happen.
Your mother's absence is a wound that will never heal. Without her,
The Red Keeper's lost a warmth, and I dare say it will never recover.
It pleases me to hear you say this. To know that I'm not alone in my grief.
I wish I had known better what to say to you in the aftermath. I struggled to realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown.
She kind of has to grow up if you're not going to help her. Everyone has that one friend that was like stupid mature when they were young, and it's usually because the parents weren't doing their job. So Viserys, you get to be a bad parent, a bad husband, and a bad king. A lovely, lovely trifecta. But at least you're making up for lost time right now. I can't fault a man for trying. It may be late, but he's trying.
I intend to marry. The Lady Alicent Hightower. Before Spring's End.
This is an absurdity. My house is Valerian, the greatest power in the realm.
And I am your king.
We're going to have a power jockey right in front of everybody? I get this was an unexpected twist, but you couldn't have not expected a snake like Otto to make this move, Corlys. You're better than that.
Rhaenyra.
Respectfully, she said she would understand. She never said she'd be happy about it. Because it's not every day you go from, oh my gosh, we're besties, let's go shopping, let's have a great time together, let's go make fun of all these lords for how pompous and stupid they are, to, hey, when are you going to be done shagging my dad? It's kind of awkward.
Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back. I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
And that was to be expected. We have a common enemy, so that should make us allies, should it not?
The Crab Feeder is backed by powerful entities within the Free Cities who wish to see Westeros weakened. And the king's failures have allowed him to accumulate strength. If those shipping lanes fall, my house will be crippled. I will not have Driftmark beggared while our king idles himself with feasts and balls and tourneys.
I will speak of my brother as I wish. You will not.
A friendly reminder. If anyone's going to talk smack about my family, it's going to be me. You can talk about your family how you wish. Daemon out here with a little lesson here, but again, it's a little shocking that a Mirish prince would be out here doing this, but I guess he's got free time, and he's about to give you free problems on the house.
Our worth is not given. It must be made.
And you gotta love it. Has a weird looking prince. Weird looking prince. Got something going on with his face that is not good. Not good. But will Daemon seize this opportunity, or is he going to use this as a maneuvering to be able to get back into his brother's good graces? Because as much as he claims he wants this whole rebellion thing, I think he's just doing this for pompous and just self-righteous acts. And now they've decided to pick up construction over there, so that's fun. But at the end of the day, this was a fantastic episode. Rhaenyra proved her worth, but unfortunately now she has to call her best friend Mom. So that's complicated. But What's not complicated is you helping out support the video by, as always, if you're new, hope you hit that subscribe button, and hope you enjoy the video as always, you know, YouTube's usual metrics to help the video out and the algorithm out so it gets its usual sacrifice, because that's just the way social media works. I don't know, I don't make the rules. I'm the Sarcastic Geek. I'll see y'all in the next episode.